Hey Aries, what's going on Aries? It's your girl Aqua May. I'm here today to do your reading. We're going to do a 2024 closing remarks message. See what you need to, just hear for the ending of this year. Looking back, on the year that you had and seeing how far you have come and possibly a little sneak peek of where you're going, okay? So this is going to be for Aries. Take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please look in the description box. There are plenty of details if you need to know anything about me. There's a tarot masterclass. It's coming up in January 18th. I've almost forgot the date. January 18th and 2025. So look out for that. It's in the description box, okay? It's going to be very fun, very informative. But enough about all of that. Let's get to this message. We're going to tap into the Aries energy right now, calling in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides, our higher self. Okay, we are here in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. Okay, I feel out of breath. Almost like this year may have felt very fast to you, like it went by in the blink of an eye, right? Like you just rushed through it in some type of way. Because I feel like I need to speed up or something like that. Like everything was very fast paced for you, maybe this year. But yes, so let's tap in. Let's see. What are the closing remarks that we need to know for Aries for the year 2024? How are we closing out this year? Good. What was the lesson? Unfinished symphony and imagine. I like that. You went through a lot of phases. That's why you felt maybe rushed. I'm feeling this energy with the imagination and unfinished symphony where you felt like you needed to complete certain tasks and you had to reimagine and re-envision these things, right? So that you can actually break through them, so that you can get through them. Not having the same responses, right? Not emotionally being attached to certain things in the same way maybe how you were in the past. This was like undoing of things with the unfinished symphony. So it was like some undoing that needed to be done so that you can break free, right? I like that. You were working very hard with removing obstacles, and I feel like these were emotional obstacles, so that's really good. You have regeneration and TikTok, right? Again, the time, I told you, as soon as I came on, I felt like the year may have went fast for you. Like everything kept changing, things kept growing and moving and shaking. Hey, how you doing? I can't see the name, but hello, my dear. But with regeneration and TikTok, things happened very quickly, very abruptly for you this year. But it was like, this is exactly how you needed it to happen. You didn't need to have room to sit down on things too long, because then that's when you have this unfinished symphony, right? When you start dwelling in feelings and emotions and thoughts instead of acting on them, instead of changing them, right? So I feel like you had those moments where you just did it. You acted quickly when you seen that something did not fit, something was not the right thing, it's not how you envisioned it. That was a very good thing. These are lessons that you went through this year, right? So that's good. Let me get two more cards since they're coming out like this for you. All right, so where's Aries going with these closing remarks for the 2024 into 2025? Ooh, I love it. Ooh, truth be told, you realize what was not supposed to be and what was supposed to be with the orphaned energy here. And truth be told, breaking free from something is can be a harsh truth, right? But you took those moments to really look at things, to look at yourself in the mirror, to stand up and make those changes. Look, between worlds is at the bottom. This is that transition of being in one space into the other and you stepping into it fiercely, boldly, right? With the flamingo energy, finding your color, finding your rhythm, finding your, the way how you stand, right? I like that energy. But the orphan energy with the truth be told, it's like you had to have those honest moments with people in your life, with yourself, situations in your life, right? And those honest moments were like eye openers on how you had to change, how you had to do things differently, how you had to, you know, get yourself out of one space into a better space. So that's what I see. All right, let's see. What else are the closing remarks for Aries? That's too many cards. My thing keeps flipping. All right, Let me get a few messages for Aries. What are the closing remarks for the year? I love it. Envy and deception. You looked at the harsh truth of things, right? No more hiding. There was a lot of things hiding, all right? A lot of like things you may have been neglecting, and you took time to no longer neglect it. With the envy and deception, you realized a lot of people's true colors this year as well. You seen behind people's mask, right? I feel like, yeah, the transformation. You removed a lot. You did a lot, and that's right here with regeneration. And at this time, all right, it's like you changed the hands of time for yourself this year in some sort of way by having these moments where you needed to quickly act or you needed to detach from things, and you did so because again, it's like you've seen a lie for a lie, right? You've seen something for what it is, and or you've seen the truth for the truth. And by seeing, yeah, the universe and the spiritual strength, you knew what was not good for you, and you worked at removing it. And that's a big accomplishment. So your closing remarks for this year is like the spiritual strength that you had, the discipline that you had this year was all worth it. Everything that you was fighting through, right? All of those, you may have been fighting some sort of addiction, or you may have been fighting with other people to, kind of see you for who you are, or, or just be honest with you. Maybe you were looking for some sort of honesty and you felt like you were getting a lot of untruths. Okay, let's say it like that. And definitely leaving that behind in 2024, not bringing it in because, again, the orphan energy is here. It's just a cutoff, like those cord cuttings with that orphan energy. Something, or, where the neglect was, where you were feeling neglected, it's like you picking up the pace, you picking up the pieces, right? And looking at the truth behind the situation and changing the hands of time. I keep hearing that. Yep. Yep. Can't make it up, Aries. You changed the hands of time this year. So your closing remarks for 2024 is good job with the Jupiter energy of the Wheel of Fortune here, right? It's like surprise after surprise, turn after turn. You were very, it's like you learned the lesson each step of the way and you didn't take it as a knockdown either. And this is how you were successfully rolling forward, right? You had moments where you may have gotten stuck, but you were able to break through, right? So pat yourself on the back. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Your finances was definitely good, but there may be something about like you had some sort of change in residency, in home, in job, or something like that. And that is what was like a game changer for you in some sort of way, right? It was like you had a game changing moment this year that changed your finances, to change your residency or where you lived, or something that you were even attached to very much. Like you were dependent upon it. You found a new way not to be dependent upon that thing. All right. It's like you really stepped out and went to find your way, your own way of stability, right? Your own way of success. Yeah. Changing the hands of time. You see the Two of Pentacles is here. He's juggling that infinity symbol. Teeter-tottering. Something about the time is here again. You took your time. You didn't move too fast with things either. I feel like in the past you may have moved very impulsively. Like that's just your nature, Aries, to move very quickly, very much right here. Like as I think of it, I'm going to do it, right? As the thought comes to me, as the emotion comes to me, it's going to be expressed. But taking more time before you do that this year, it really helped you. Really being able to ride the wave of something. You had some heartaches, and that's okay, because guess what? These were the lessons that you needed. You had to figure out how to pull these swords out, right? You had to figure out how to mend that broken heart, that empty space. But this was also about conversations, right? This is also about those tough conversations that people have to have with one another, right? To actually mend something, or to figure out what's what, because the Three of Swords is very painful, but the only way to relieve that pain is to release it, is to express it, is to, actually fight through it. And that's what you were doing this year. All right, let's see what else we have for my Aries. The Page of Swords. You had a lot of people wondering what it is you were doing, why you were doing it. You did a lot of changes to yourself this year, right? with your wealth, with your physical, with your like mental. You did a lot of changes this year, and it left a lot of people wondering. This Page of Swords also is giving me new lessons though. Like you really went in with an open mind frame and not thinking that you know how to resolve something. All right, really being open to solving something or learning something or learning the lesson behind something was very vital this year. And that's good. The Tower gave you a new sense of understanding, right? When you really face the truth on something, it forces you to learn a new way. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. So going from the Queen of Pentacles, who may be more managed in how she is and, very determined and very, how should I say, grounded in her stance. This Queen of Cups is here with the Tower, where you were more flexible, right? Where you became more emotionally mature, I'm hearing, which is a big thing. The Queen of Cups, yeah, the Ace of Swords flew out with the Lovers, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Wow, that's a lot. But the Ace of Swords did come out, so again, speaking your truth. Don't ever stop doing that. But again, these new lessons every time with this Page of Swords here, this is giving me like every time something comes, like a new lesson came your way, you were ready to face it head on, right? You were ready to tackle it head on. And you may have stumbled because this Page of Swords doesn't really know all the time. He doesn't know the right thing to say. He doesn't know exactly what it is he's looking for. But it was really like I'm coming in with that open mind frame with that Page of Swords. So it's brought you a very long way. You have the Nine of Wands here. Same thing is here with the spiritual strength. That's the same energy. Okay. Having the willpower and determination to actually get through to something, finishing a project, starting something, and working out through all the obstacles to make it a success. Right. I like that. So you're ending this year very successful. Yeah, I can't even make that up. I said that, and the Empress is here. You're ending this year extremely successful, extremely abundant because you worked very hard for this lifestyle that you wanted to obtain, that you wanted to see as your reality. Okay. We got like 80 cards coming out at once. Let me get a few more cards for this year. We got the Six of Pentacles. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, whatever improvement, self-improvement. Yeah, the King of Cups is here with the Queen of Cups. So definitely whatever type of self-improvements you were doing for yourself, continue to do them because you're attracting the right energies around you. Materially, emotionally, everything, right? And in regards to what you're supposed to receive in all ways, in all shapes and forms. Like it's these manifestations that come when you are very fluid, right? And you're not too rigid with yourself and you're more open and you're more, how should I say, not too high strung on things in a sense, but being more easygoing, right? So that's a good thing. The Six of Cups. I feel like you repaired a lot of relationships. So you had to work on a lot of, again, this past energy, unfinished symphony. Right, you had to work on a lot from your past that was done, that was, never resolved this year. But I feel like at the end of this year, you feel like you've accomplished a lot. You've healed through a lot. And that's very, very good. Okay. Let's see what else we have for the closing remarks for Aries. Let me get one more. Thank you. I like these three. So you have what do you want? I like that. You see how free she looks? All that fiery energy around her. So this card is asking you, what do you want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. So if you feel like other people may have surpassed you in some sort of way with this, you ran out of time, maybe things, you don't feel like you got everything done that you wanted to get done and you're not as far as you want it to be, you have more time. Don't worry. Time is here for you. It's on your side. Trust your feelings. Okay. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. Which Aries, you ain't letting nobody do that anyway. So trust your feelings about what you're meant to be doing and how you're meant to be doing. And you see how she's right at that doorway Go ahead and step out. Go ahead and step forward and keep moving. Don't stand there and just, you know, expect something to come to you. You have to be out there in that energy, your fire energy, and being active and being successful. You have here, you will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. Okay? Very beautiful card. So you're growing in your own beautiful ways. Trust yourself right now. Do what it is that you feel like you really want to do. Don't let anything hold you back, obviously. Your past is your past. And yes, you have worked hard to undo some of the things that have happened from your past. But again, it's time to continue to move forward. It's time to continue to reinvent yourself, to step out there, be this Empress energy, you know, come out and show what it is you're really made of. Okay? Don't be afraid of that at all. Do I want to get another card? I do. I want to get a moon card because the full moon is coming up. So let me get a full moon message. Let me get a moon message for Aries. You have blue moon, believe in the impossible. All right, you are the impossible. Remember that? You are the impossible, my Aries. So believe in yourself. You and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. Okay. You may have Aries in your chart heavy. Not Aries. Obviously you have Aries, but Cancer in your chart. And you are very close to achieving your goals. So you're heading in the right direction. You're doing the things you were supposed to be doing this year. And you are heading to the goals that you have set for yourself. Okay, you're receiving rewards for the things now. You're going to receive more rewards later. You're going to see progress. Just keep going. Believe in the impossible, which is you. And that's that. Okay, so Aries, and it says at the bottom, you are good enough. That's that Virgo energy. Okay, full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, my dear. I love it. So Aries, this is your closing remarks for 2024. I hope you had a beautiful year. I will be doing 2025 readings, so don't worry. They're coming up soon. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.